Hey, what's up guys, it's Rob, hope you're doing good. So as I currently have in my possession a Gibson Les Paul Standard, as well as my 2019 Gibson SG, I thought it'd be quite cool to make a little video just comparing both of them. Obviously there will be quite a lot of differences. There's so many variables when it comes to guitars. The Gibson Les Paul will be so different from the SG in terms of what pickups it has in it, what wood it's made out of, when it was made. The Les Paul, I recently made a video about, I'll leave a link in the description to the video about this guitar. But this is a 1996 Gibson Les Paul Standard, so as I said, my SG is a 2019 model, so obviously this guitar is a lot older, so you know, even the age of the guitar might affect how it sounds in comparison to a new guitar. So there will be a lot of variables, I'm aware, mainly the pickups. I don't know what the pickups are in this guitar. They're just stock standard Gibson Les Paul pickups for whatever ones they used in 1996. But as everything about this guitar is stock and everything on my SG is also stock, I thought I would just do a bit of playing about from the bridge position, mid position and neck position on both guitars, using exactly the same guitar tone on my computer, and to show you how they sound and how they compare. My preference has always been for SGs because I like the thin bodies, and I don't know if you can see on the camera, but the little sort of cut out there, the little sort of groove there, which kind of sits against your body a little bit better. Whereas the Les Paul doesn't have any sort of cut out, it's just a huge sort of really thick piece of wood. Look how thick that guitar is compared to the SG. I'll do a comparison, a side-by-side picture of the thickness of both guitars so you can see them side by side. But this is a lot thicker and a lot heavier, this guitar, and there's no cutout, no groove or anything like that to sit against your body. It's not very ergonomic, I think that's the word. Ergonomic, where things are kind of cut to fit around your body and stuff like that. This guitar doesn't really have any of that, so that's why I've never really been a huge fan of Les Pauls, but I do like the look of them, I do think they look great. So I'm not going to go into the history of the guitars. There's loads of videos that talk about the history of Les Pauls versus SGs and the main differences and stuff like that. But they both have the same amount of frets. They both have two pickups, bridge and neck, and they both have a three-way selector switch and four switches there for volume and tone. So for the most part, they're quite similar in build. So with that in mind, how different can they really sound? So I'm going to plug both of these guitars in and play about on the bridge position, then the mid position, and then the neck position. And I'm going to use a little bit of a crunch tone just to sort of give you the general gist of how they sound. I don't want to drown it out with too much gain, because the more gain you've got, it kind of just makes everything sound the same, in my opinion. So I kind of want you to hear how these guitars really sound, so that's why I've got it kind of clean. So yeah, let's get them plugged in. Let's start with the Les Paul and show you how it sounds. Okay, so here's the Les Paul on the bridge position. So I'm using this pickup for the time being, and let's see how this one sounds. And for this comparison, I'm just going to keep all the switches up full, volume up full, and both the tones up full. And I'll do the same on the SG as well. So here's the bridge position with the tone up full. How does it sound? Okay, let's check out the Les Paul again on the mid position this time. So both pickups at the same time, everything still all the way up on full. Now let's see how this one sounds. Okay, and lastly, on the Les Paul again, and up to the neck pickup. Everything on full still, and let's see how this one sounds. So there you go, that's a quick comparison of a Gibson SG and a Gibson Les Paul. There is definitely a lot of difference when actually playing the guitars. The Les Paul is a lot wider in the body, but the neck feels a little bit smaller than the SG. The SG's got a slightly wider neck. I know that all different models of SGs and Les Pauls will have different necks and stuff like that, but these are just the ones that I have here. Personally, obviously, the SG is my guitar and the Les Paul belongs to a friend of mine, so obviously I'm kind of biased, more leaning towards the SG being my favourite out of the two. They are kind of similar in a lot of ways, but there's still quite a lot of differences as well. And I think most of all, it just comes down to personal preference, what you like the look of and what you like the sound of, and obviously the feel to play. Personally, for me, I'm an SG guy. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video. If you did, then please click the like button. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you like this video and you haven't yet subscribed, then please subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. If you did like this video, then please click up here to see another one, over here to subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.